So let's look at the summary sheet now. I can see we've got some costings, some values here from 2021, and there's nothing here in 2022 yet, so we're going to have to bring information in. Number 1 says, insert formula to complete this column. Well, the taste surplus we're going to get from the cash statement, but we have to find a way to link the worksheets together. It's saying here use a formula. It's not that complex. Really, all we need is the equals symbol to start telling Excel to bring information across from the other sheet. We're not copying and pasting. The formula part is putting in an equals first and then finding the information from the other sheet. So into cash statement, into surplus, we named it, that's why it's showing taste surplus there, and click on enter. We will format in a moment, but let's just work down the other three. Donation to charity, we have last year's, we've got to bring in this year's, again with an equals to link it dynamically, back in, and then find the correct cell. Well, donation we worked out is here in cell C18. To get the admin expenses, equals, and again, let's find it here, which is in cell B15. And lastly, the entry fees, a bit more to it, because with the entry fees, if you remember, we have two different cells that are holding the adult entries and the junior entries, and we have to bring both of them in together. There's different ways you can do this. I'll show you how I would do it, which is equals sum. I'm bringing up the sum function there. I'm going to open the brackets because I'm going to add two numbers. So equals sum, open brackets, then switch to the cash statement, and I'm going to highlight the cells B7 and B8 and click on enter, return to work that one out. Let's format it now actually. So I can see there it's been formatted in 2021 with the pound sign, the comma, and the decimal place. There's different ways you can format. You might just want to highlight it all, go to the Home tab and go to the number formatting here. That's absolutely fine. Or the other way might be, if I look, let's say, at the taste surplus for 2021 and I like the format of it, in my Home tab, I have this little paintbrush, the Format Painter. If I click on it once, you'll see a little paintbrush appears, and if I literally paint down these values here, they will match what I've highlighted in their cell B4. So that is using the Format Painter, or just go up and format in the number section over here. So let's just delete the note. And we've got this here, insert a formula to complete this column and show as whole numbers. We want to see the percent increase between the both years. All right, so what we'll do is we'll click on percent increase, we'll do equals, we'll take this year and we'll subtract last year. That is going to work out the difference between the 2 years. I'm going to put a little bracket around it just to let Excel do that little calculation first. It needs to work out the difference, and to get the percent increase, we have to compare it to the 2021 figure. So we're going to divide by the 2021. Click on enter, and then we are going to highlight down. So we can see that these values in column D have not been formatted as a percentage. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Let's highlight it all, go up. We can click on percent style there if we want. And there it's done. And the second part of the note did say show as whole numbers, and that has been done for us. So let's go in here and delete the note. And the formatting all looks fine, so I can actually take note 4 off. But looking at number 3 is asking us to sort the spreadsheet in alphabetical order of item. So let's just go in and highlight our data. There's different ways to go to do this. Sort and filter here, and we can custom sort. And we're sorting by, in this case, let's sort by column A. There's no heading here, so column A will be fine. And it's A to Z. Click on OK, and that's it sorted. And again, what we can do is just delete the note off. And that's the task finished.